for my research objectives, the first one is students' perceptions. So I want to explore how young EFL learners perceive and experience ChatGPT in their presentation preparations. And the second one is their attitudinal impact. So investigate ChatGPT's influence on students' attitudes towards language learning. And the third one is their engagement and motivation. So assess how ChatGPT affects students' engagement and motivation in EFL activities. And the last one is their self-efficacy. So examine the tool's impact on students' confidence in their language abilities. So for my methodology part, the first research design is a qualitative study with 21 elementary EFL students over one semester. And the data collection, there are classroom observations, and mainly is the same semi-structured interviews, and also student work and teacher reflections. And for the analysis part, basically is thematic analysis of qualitative data to identify patterns and trends. So there are 4 stages for implementing ChatGPT in my class. So the first one is introduction. Students were introduced to ChatGPT's basic features and interface. And then the second one is guided practice. Teacher-led practices help students explore ChatGPT's capabilities of generating text. And third part is independent work. Students created their own verbatim transcripts using ChatGPT with teachers supported as needed. And the fourth stage is peer feedback. So students share their work and provide constructive feedback to classmates. So this is my class. Basically, I will show you how my class works. Okay, so this is my class, and you can see there is a student over here. The student is with polio, and the teaching assistant is near him. Okay. So for step 1, I will introduce ChatGPT to my students, and let's take a look. It's okay. I'll just tell you about it. So I asked them about, do you know about ChatGPT? And then they say, yeah, they know ChatGPT. And then I asked them, so do you have an account of ChatGPT? They say, no, they don't. So then I have to teach them how to log in. And that is another part is that I will talk about it, the troubleshooting part. Because when logging in to ChatGPT, there's also some troubles. Okay. And so the second part is they have to log in to ChatGPT. Because they have to upload their files to ChatGPT, so they have to log in. They can't use the unlogin part. Okay. So this is also a video about logging in, how I teach them how to log in. Because they are elementary school students, so I have to step by step teach them how to do it. And there is a screen in front of the class, so I can tell them, oh, so you have to press it here, and then how to log in with you log in with your Google account and how to do it. So let's take a look. Yeah, so I show them how to find it. Log in. Yeah, I have to tell them it's over here. Because they're elementary students. Yeah, they have to log in with their Google account. Because they all have one Google account, so we log in with their Google account together. So the next step after they log in, they have to give ChatGPT. So they have to upload a PowerPoint file to ChatGPT to give ChatGPT the prompt and what it will give you. I have to show them first. I guide them first. And then they will do it by themselves on their computer. Because the prompt, I asked ChatGPT to give me 2 lines for each slide. So it will give me 2 lines for the slide, and then I will tell the students, after it gives you your verbatim, the slides, the sentences for each slide, you have to check if the line is suitable for you. Because sometimes the lines are too difficult for my students. So then the student have to interact with ChatGPT again to tell ChatGPT, oh, it's too difficult for me. Can you simplify it again for me? And some of them, they don't need it because some of their English is quite well. So the lines are okay and then they can use it. But also, they cannot just use it directly. They have to check it if the words are the words they know, and are the lines suitable for the slide they want to say. If the sentences are not what they want to say, they have to change it again. So they have to read the sentence again and again and interact with ChatGPT to refine their scripts. Okay. So this is the troubleshooting part. So you can see I have to help each of them, and there are a lot of problems. Okay. So you can see this is ChatGPT when they are logging in. It becomes something like that. This is not what we saw usually on ChatGPT. But for this part, I asked them to close Google Chrome and open it again, and then log in again, but it still looks like that. So that is one part I could not help them with. I can only ask them to use another classmate's computer to log in to their ChatGPT. Okay, so the troubleshooting part, the first one will be the Wi-Fi doesn't work. It sometimes does. And then the second one is they cannot register a ChatGPT account, just like what I showed you. And the third one is they don't know how to upload the file, or they cannot find the file. And the fourth one is typing slowly. This is also a problem for my students because they're elementary school students and they seldom use computers. They're not good at typing. So I'll show you. I just gave them a prompt. I typed, and then they just have to copy it and then paste, and then just type in what they want to change. That is easier for my students. Okay, and for the fifth part is they forget to type in their names or something like that to ChatGPT, so it doesn't give you what they want. And the sixth one is ChatGPT doesn't function properly sometimes. Okay, so this is the prompt I gave them. I gave the Chinese version and also English version. They can choose what they want. And you can see the blanks over there. That is the things they need to change for each of them. Because some of them, their English proficiency is better, so they can choose what they want for ChatGPT. Okay. And this is the photos of them generating on ChatGPT, and this is their computer. Actually, it's a tablet. Okay. And this is what it looks like when they interact with ChatGPT. This is the prompt, and this is the lines ChatGPT gave them. Okay. So let's take a look. So step 5, they have to check if the sentences for each slide suits their level, and if not, ask for a revision. Sometimes one sentence or the whole script, they have to revise it. And you can see the scripts for each student. Like for Jimmy, this is his script. He asked ChatGPT to give it 3 lines for each slide. And this is, on the left is Kevin. His proficiency level is from initial apprehension to enthusiasm. At first, when I tell them we are going to do an English presentation to the class, they're like, no, why? It's so difficult. I cannot do it. Yeah, but I tell them we have something. We have something to help. Don't worry. And so they start from initial apprehension, and from each step they grow comfort, and at last they're enthusiastic about doing presentations. They're willing to. So these are my key findings. The first one is simplified script generation, and the second is differentiated support, and the third one is familiarization with content, and the fourth one is structured preparation. Because there are a lot of things I want to share. So, okay, 2 minutes left. So I'll show you my interviews for my students. There are 10 questions. I'll go quick about it. So the first one is, what were your thoughts and feelings when you first heard that you would be doing an English oral presentation? Just like I told you. They say I'm very nervous, I'm scared, it will be too hard. They feel worried and shy. And some students, only few, they say I felt okay, but it's also unsure. So they're actually quite scared about doing oral presentations. And the second one is, how did you feel about using ChatGPT for generating your presentation scripts? And they say, oh, I was surprised it provided the script so fast. And then I felt excited. It started ideas, and also it was cool, and I enjoyed it. And the last one you can see, it made me feel supported and less overwhelmed by the task. And the third one is, which part of the process, script generation or adaptation, did you find most helpful? And you can see Ruby said the initial draft generation was the most helpful. And some people like Cam, he said both were useful, but adaptation matched my needs most, because I showed you the Cam's script is very, very simple. He continuously asked ChatGPT to give him more simplified lines, sentences. Okay, so you can see there are a lot of different parts. So did ChatGPT suggestion match your English proficiency? Some said yes, some said no, because they have it just need to be revised again. So sometimes I had to simplify it further, and use some words I wasn't familiar with, something like that. Okay, so because time limit, so I will just go fast through these. So let's take a look at how students do it. Oh, that's too bad because the volume doesn't come up. But you can see the students, they are willing to do it, even if they need a script. They have to write it down and they have to read it. They cannot memorize it. But it's good for me as a teacher to see as they are willing to stand on the stage